Is Innovate 24 Day 2. And we're so delighted to have you. I want to say this. I'm excited for yesterday, but I don't dwell on the past. Believe me, today is going to be more exciting. If you're ready for 24? Okay, so let me be fair to everybody. If you were here yesterday, just show by a wave of hand. Wave your hand a bit. Oh, okay. So for the persons that came early the last time, they also came early today, right? Please a round of applause for yourselves. I know one thing for a fact, Nigerians don't learn. So people will go come this event now, they never wake up. They sit outside yesterday, they'll still sit outside today. Now some people sit outside, they pay some people school fees yesterday. Am I correct? About 15%. And then they did massive giveaways. And today we'll be having more massive giveaways. Ladies and gentlemen, every project you're seeing that has a stand has a giveaway for you. Where is the sound coming from? It cannot be my DJ. Okay. God, the way for who your dada now, eh? Ladies and gentlemen, we have a whole lot of projects we want you to be familiar with. They have giveaways and they'll be giving time to educate you on what they have for you. So please, I beg you, if you be, once again, ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for yourselves, please. Thank you. So, you get what I observe. Yesterday, I've been there this side. Wait, yesterday, I've been there that side. You did this side. You call me waiting. Your big brother. So today when you did that side, I beg, more sweet now, I beg. I don't they doubt my age.
All right, very distinguished gentlemen and ladies, please put your hands together for my big brother, please. Thank you. To be fair, for those who could not attend yesterday's opening event, I would like a brief know what you missed yesterday. Those of you that are laughing at my big brother, please stop. It's not funny. So yesterday, the opening of Innovate'24 was a very epoch-making event. We had leaders of no mean repute. We had fathers of tech. We had intelligent persons come up here. DJ, please hold your fire. Thank you, DJ.
I beg, if you know, say you be winch. And now you they touch that sound. Holy Ghost!
We also had the Iron Lady, the shameless marketer who came here and shamelessly taught us how to market our product and ourselves. We had a very, very interesting fire chat session with the founder of Code Rigi, Harry Zahavi, who not just impacted positively on us, but also afforded many of us the opportunity to actually learn tech the real way, giving scholarship to about 2 students to learn blockchain and Web3 developments free of charge, and also promising to give 3 business websites to 3 people that participated in yesterday's social media session. And so today also promises to be yet again another very interesting season. It's also the grand finale, and so you expect nothing short of excellence. Would like to thank all of you for coming very early. In a matter of time, the entire hall will be filled up. And if you have friends that are not here, please kindly text, call, or chat them to find their way to the main ballroom of Vimpi Event Center, Udoma Avenue, Uyo. I'd also like to thank the media guys. Yesterday, the performance was not so good. I believe today you guys would be wonderful. The DJ did an excellent job yesterday, and today he has promised me personally that he will take it to the next level. Thank you very much, DJ.
You would know that crypto events are fun, but sometimes you might get distracted because of the level of, I don't know, the confidence in which the speakers talk. You come to an event, you hear people talking about thousands of dollars. You you hear someone saying they bought a course for $400, it begins to mess with your mind. Please, if you want to give the mic, you can send it to the front. Thank you. It messes with your mind, it messes with your psychic. In the sense that if you had the instincts of making, say, $200 or rather 200K on a monthly basis, and then you come to a tech event, and then you hear people saying they are making, I don't know, 2 million, 3 million from designing graphics, it begins to torment you. It feels like you're not achieving, you're not doing your best. I want to encourage you, everybody that has been on any tech stage or any Web3 stage is an expert. Before they became one, they had time, a whole lot of time to grind, a whole lot of time to learn. So please, I beg you in the name of God, if you are just starting, don't expect to earn like someone who has been in the game for 5 years, 5 consecutive years. So I beg you, please, not to lower your expectations, but also to increase your work confidence. When you want to attack that graphic design course, when you want to attack that web development course, you know how to attack it, with vigor. I am a testimony of hard work because I used to MC here in this town, and then I felt like I could do more. I still MC events, but then I have some skills that I do. And please, if you're a business owner here, it's not, everybody must not be in tech. That's what we're trying to say. It's not compulsory to be in tech. But if you learn marketing from tech, you can, implement it in your day-to-day business. Ladies and gentlemen, at some point, I decided that I wanted to learn WordPress development. It took me just a month, and I got my first job. Now, this is because I knew people before actually learning this course. So if you're here and you have a course sitting in your laptop, this thing I'm saying is quite personal because I know some of us here where we say, that if you see the zeal, easy. You know that zeal where they do your body when you want start course. You just wake up one morning, you not buy laptop for you. You buy all the way from Lagos, UK use. Battery, they last 26 hours. You buy courses, Coursera. Some people even they buy courses from places where we don't know. Odogu.com. Just buy everything. Pack and full laptop. The first day, if you watch the first video, survive. By the time you get, tech is somehow funny. You expect rich people to come out the way in Dioma, if you were here yesterday, the shameless marketer. You see the vibe where she carry enter. She just came in, she even danced. Small. Tech people, now lie. You just see one billionaire from Google. He go just waka come the screen. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is... they always get one kind of accent like that. We're here to teach you a course on digital marketing. Digital marketing. Ladies and gentlemen, before you reach 30 minutes for that course, life don't tire you. And you can't check the time for the course. Now 10 hours course. So people get like 6 courses. They never finish anyone. So it's not going to be easy, but the goal is to become a master of whatever you start. So I beg you in the name of God, if you take nothing else from INNOVATE'24, make sure when you leave here, you have the zeal to become a master at what you do. Everybody that comes on this stage today to educate you on a thing or two took years of practice before they can even talk about it. So I beg you in the name of God. I be MC, I know be motivational speaker, but it go pain me. If I MC another event next year, I still see you. You still come, you never finish that course where you download for this. So please, make sure you do the needful. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the very first speaker in our midst. as we did the last time, if you were here yesterday, we started with Mr. Innovate himself. And what that did to the event is it gave it a tone, and every other speaker that came up followed that same tone. It was a vibe that I can never forget. Ladies and gentlemen, sometimes, if now you born pikin, now you go know how to feed and wear. Abi, you don't see anybody they breastfeed another person pikin. They had. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to call Mr. Innovate himself. Now this is what I want you to do for me. When he comes up here, I beg no be competition, but not celebration. When he's walking up here, I want you to clap as if you celebrate him, as if what he's doing is worth it. Are we in agreement? Are we in agreement? Or yeah, make we do rehearsal. If you're in agreement with what I just said, a round of applause for yourself. All right, beautiful. Now, I beg, as you clap so, now for yourself, I don't know you, but I know Mr. Innovate. So when he come, I beg, double the clap. Are we together? Ladies and gentlemen, Abi, you for like introduce them? Okay, you just dance, there's no verse. I was in the spirit. All right, let's go. Okay, you define portfolio.
And
amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, see. There's something I love about Innovate. Yesterday, before... Abemana, wait, pause the video. Pause the video. Now, replay them. Start from the beginning. You sabi do am?
The team lead.
Pause again.
Founder of the...
Pause again. English hard. Pause. Now, go back so you can start from the beginning. All right.
Gentlemen,
community for the love of DeFi, and I'm your host at the INNOVATE'24 conference. Well, when I think
okay, all right. Thank you so much, the media team, for a job well done. Ladies and gentlemen, before
my name is Godswill Akpan,
media, please hold. Take it to the very beginning. And before you play this, it is my understanding that many of us were not here yesterday. So it is very important for us to know who is speaking before the person speaks. That documentary you're about to listen to is personally recorded by the host of INNOVATE'24. As a matter of fact, INNOVATE'24 is the brainchild of this very forward-thinking, this pragmatic, this eloquent, this indefatigable, this unprecedented, and this leader extraordinaire. We are seated here today because one day he said to himself, what exactly am I going to do to change the narrative? What exactly am I going to do to impact my generation positively and leave it better than I made it? A wise man once said that a leader is someone who, through what he says and does, makes other people to dream better and become better. Godswill Akpan did not just think. He got up and did something. And today we are all gathered here to bear witness to the very indomitable spirit of a Nigerian youth. And so, it is my sincerest privilege to please request that Mr. Godswill Akpan, aka Mr. Innovate, stand as we read his abridged profile. Thank you.
My name is
Thank you very much.
Akpan, and
thank you very much.
I'm
Please,
a social media marketer and community manager, especially in the Web3 ecosystem. I am the team lead and founder of the community for the love of DeFi, and I'm your host at the INNOVATE'24 conference. Well, when I think about the Innovate conference, I think this has been one of the periods where I've had to learn a lot of skills. from negotiation skills to sales to video editing, graphic design. I've had to learn a lot of things during this period um, because of oh god, I can't gather my thoughts. Yeah, it's been quite an experience. That's what I have to say. The process to getting the Innovate conference sets has been an exciting experience. It's been a roller coaster of emotions for me. Some days I'm waking up tired, some days I'm waking up excited, some days I'm waking up scared. So yeah, it's been quite an experience for me. The truth is, managing a team is not easy. There are always going to be people who uh, drags you, or who you keep complaining about, or just because you're trying to bring them up to speed so that they are running at the same pace with the rest of the team. So for dragging, if I mention their name, they will not come and beat me. I'm just joking. I think we've had a couple of times in the team where we have confusion. Initially, it was designers and social media guys, Akad, Sticks, and Grace and Josephine. We moved past that. We started having problems in social media, Josephine and Grace. Yeah, we moved past that, and well, we've been trying to sort it out. So far, so good, and yeah, I'll say the team has been progressing. Well, I think this is a word everyone will agree with: innovation. That's one word that defines us. Describe myself in one word: idealist. Yeah. Alright, so for the love of DeFi is value driven. We don't want people to just come to the Innovate conference to have a good time, and this is why we've set up a structured list of activities implementing their knowledge all through the program or the conference. You're going to be constantly participating, engaging you to do tasks, getting your hands to work to implement the things you've learned, and also we're giving you a good time, of course. So there's the part where you have a good time, you feel great, you network, and there's also the part where you receive value, and there's also the part where we engage you to implement the things you're learning. So participants should look forward to an awesome time of learning, of networking, of being engaged, and of winning giveaways. There are lots of giveaways at the Innovate conference. I think the moment we won't forget, or I won't forget, sorry, would be our team meetings, especially the one we had very recently. Our videographer gave us a task to come out very funny and crack jokes so that he can capture moments where we are laughing, and all of a sudden every team member became a comedian. So we had a lot of fun, in that meeting, and yeah, that was one memorable moment for me with the team. Let me act like one of my team member when we are on a call. Hello sir, I can't hear you. What's going on? I'm having network issues. Sir, please. I'm having network issues, sir, please. I won't be able to stay to the end of the call. Please, sir. Please excuse me, sir. Whoever that is. You always have network issues. Well, I'm pretty much excited that Innovate is coming to an end because it's been a journey. I mean, it's been a lot. So I'm excited. I'm excited about the structures we've put in place to make Innovate a success, and I'm excited to see that we're fleshing the vision out. It was something that started as a conversation, and 6 months later we are having the Innovate conference. It's really exciting. It's really I'm really happy, to be honest. I'm happy. I'm tired, but I'm happy. So yeah, I'm very excited. My best phrase, I think everybody knows this. I want to give it to them to tell me what my best phrase is. I want to give it to the team members to tell me what my best phrase is. But it's always something I say in every event. Humanity thrives on innovation, and nothing more, nothing less. Humanity would always thrive on innovation, and if we're going to stay relevant, properly positioned for the future, we need to embrace innovation. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Oswald.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all.
The conqueror, the champion, the lion is here. Zabu, zabu, ringing by.
All right. Okay. This is better. Thank you. Please, can you clap for yourselves? Thank you very much. Who's excited to be here this morning? Who's excited to be here this morning? You know, you're young people, and you should be full of energy. You should be full of energy. Are you excited to be here this morning? How do you prove it? How do we prove that we're excited? So we said something yesterday. We said whenever you hear FTLD, you say what? Okay, the people upstairs, can you hear me? Can you hear me today? Okay, better, right? Much better than yesterday, right? So can we go? FTLD. They are saying we are all about innovation. Can you echo it? I want people upstairs only. Can we echo it? FTLD. Better. So downstairs, only you. FTLD. Okay, let's do it together now. FTLD. Beautiful. And so when we say Innovate'24, you say hello tech and Preneurship. Is that okay? Can we say it now? Upstairs. Innovate'24. Downstairs. Innovate'24. Awesome. Please clap for yourselves. So I have the privilege and honor to also have in the house my own spiritual parents. Please, with a standing ovation, I'm pleading now. Can we celebrate in the house Pastor and Pastor Mrs. Christosin Oladere? Clap hand, clap hand, clap hand, clap hand, clap hand. Thank you very much. Thank you. You can take your seat. Thank you. Thank you so much, Mom and Dad. Thank you. All right. My mother is coming, so we'll still do when my mother comes. She's on her way. Yes, my mother is going to be here with my siblings. They're on their way. So, yes. And so we started our journey yesterday, and we had a lot of speakers, talk about innovation. We had a lot of speakers. We had Mr. Hansen Johnson, who spoke about building tech solutions. And I'm just going to, again go over what he said. He said, start from where you are. I think this is where I want to start this morning. I'm sharing my story. I'll be done very soon. Mr. MC, where are the MCs? Okay, they are not even here. Very good. So I'll start from where I am to share my story. Remember, when I was talking yesterday, I said that the dream about FTLD started in my hostel room, in room 5. That's my room in final year. And when we started in room 5, we had heard about crypto, and everybody was working, right? You had crypto jobs, and it's okay to have a crypto job. It's okay to have a job. But you know something about jobs? Jobs kill dreams. Is it true? It's true. Jobs seem to kill dreams because it feels like everybody is hungry for something more. Everybody has something they are passionate about. And like yesterday when I said, Ben Carson's dream was not my dream. Can you remember? I wanted to be a neurosurgeon, but biology was not my thing. So there was a place of self-discovery in my journey. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah. And one of the things that I want you to take back from this conference is to find out what are the things that are peculiar about you. Because when I wrote the book, Niching Down, sorry they can't project it right now. When I wrote the book, Niching Down, one of the things I said in that book was that finding your tech part begins, sorry about this, finding your tech part begins with finding you. So, like a lady asked me a question a year back. She asked me, Gosway, who are you? Let me ask you that question. Who are you? What do you have? Because aside your jobs, aside your skills, there's something you can offer. Just like Mr. Hansen said yesterday, there are values you can give. And it is value that brings you value. Do you understand what I'm saying? Are you listening to me? It is value that brings you value. Now, if you want to go beyond the scope of your job, if you want to go beyond the scope of your workplace, then you have to provide value that goes beyond the scope of your job. So I had a job, or I had jobs in school. I had about, let me not overestimate, but let's just say I had 10 jobs. I was in final year. I had 10 jobs. I was the president of my fellowship in school, senior president in final year. And that means that I had work from fellowship, I had work from work, and I also had work from church. And you don't want to know about it, but I had work from church as well. And aside that, I had life. Because of course you have life, you have friends, right? And sometimes your friends can be stressful. Is that not true? Yeah, so you need to find a way to hold it on all together. And I've heard people ask questions, how do we do it? How do we cope with managing school, managing work, managing life, managing fellowship? You hear many people say, we don't want to go to fellowship, we don't want extra work. Well, I was doing everything. Clap for me now. Yeah. Honestly speaking. And it's just because of the kind of mindset I had. So the first thing you need to do is, just like we say in the Bible, repent. Turn your mind from laziness. Turn your mind from mediocrity to one who wants to chase after success. Let you understand in your head that I'm not going to be small. That's the first step. Tell yourself, I'm not going to be small. How about you want to be small? Tell yourself, I'm not going to be small. That's the first thing. Once it is in your mind that you're not going to be small, and you've made up your mind that you're not going to be small, that's the first step. Once you've made up your mind that there's more to your life, that's the first step. And I've been saying it for a long time, from reading Ben Carson, from reading Joyce Meyer, from reading about a lot of people. I made up my mind early that I wasn't going to be small. So even when direct, but even when I left home at a very tender age, at the age of 13, I decided I wasn't going to be small because I knew where I was coming from. And many of you, you're like that. Maybe you have a single parent, your parents don't pay attention to you, and because of that, you are using it as an excuse that, oh, my parents, they are not paying attention to me, or I don't have parents, so I'm going to live a useless life, I'm going to join cults. You're choosing mediocrity. That's the truth. You're choosing mediocrity. You need to make up your mind. You're not going to be small. And the moment that's not the MC. Can you guys hear me? Am I inspiring you this morning? Very good. So, I made up my mind I wasn't going to be small, and I started taking actions. Already, buying jam form was a problem. So even entering school, we were always praying. I don't know, you've gotten admission, but you're still praying that you enter the school It was a problem. So finally, we shall enter school. And I was studying petroleum engineering. Remember the reason why I said I was studying petroleum engineering, right? I didn't like biology. I left my neurosurgery. So as you progress in life, you begin to find yourself. Yeah? Is that not true? You begin to find out the things you like, the places you can soar, and the places that you cannot necessarily thrive. Not everybody can hold the mic the way I'm holding it. I tell my community manager, I'm going to drag you out. Jem, you're going to hold the mic in front of everybody. She will do it today. Jem, wherever you are. Yeah. Not everybody can hold the mic comfortably the way I'm holding it and looking at you in the faces. Not everybody. It might not just be your thing. Do you understand? But it could be that whenever you're recording a podcast in your room, everybody wants to listen to you. Is it true? So you just need to find, and it's as you progress, you begin to find yourself. So as I started progressing, I chose petroleum engineering, but I'm doing Web3. Do you understand? Hold on, because I want to talk about niching down. So as you progress, you begin to find out that the places you find yourself in, there is purpose in it. So I was in school, I was learning petroleum engineering, and in my second year in school, we discovered that the US had found a way to develop oil and gas for themselves, paraphrasing now. And so that means that if you wanted to work in the oil and gas sector, already Shell drove a lot of their staff home that year. So people were losing jobs, and we were studying for those jobs. What am I going to do? I'm studying petroleum engineering, and they are laying people off. They say they found a new method. In fact, this thing about AI and machine learning, we started hearing it in 2016. So AI was already replacing people in school while we were in school. It has replaced a lot more persons now, but back then it was already replacing people. So the question was, what are you studying this course for? Let's discuss. You didn't get it. So let's discuss why you are studying this course. Did you get it now? Abba now, you guys so boring. So I was studying, I started asking myself questions. And the first time I heard about tech was in my room. Thank God for persons like Wilson, Fidelis, Ekpo too. They used to talk about STSC, SPE, whatever. They used to go for conferences and stuff. So I started getting interested. And that's why, whenever you hear about a new trend, don't bash it first. Do a research. When we heard about 5G, we were scared. Nobody did research. When we heard about AI, we started posting on Twitter, AI will replace us. Nobody did research. Some people took the first step to that is replacing you. Other people are using AI to make millions. Two different people. Two different approaches to problems. One will see a problem and will shy away. The other will see a problem and will find an opportunity in it. Two different persons. So, there was a problem in petroleum engineering. No work. Guess what Goswell did? He found an opportunity. He found tech. And so, I started exploring this tech set. Let me check. Remember, I've said, I don't want to be a mediocre. I know where I'm coming from. So, I know where I don't want to find myself. I started exploring. And let me talk about exploration. Just some quotes. Albert Einstein said, "The important thing is not to stop questioning. Curiosity has its own reason for existing." So the fact that you should ask questions about something is very important. You should ask questions. When you hear about a new trend, especially in the tech space, you should ask questions. If you're going to thrive in the Web3 space, for instance, you should ask a lot of questions. And please don't sit down for anybody to hold your hand. Because I did not wait. A lot of persons have come to meet me and want mentorship. I can't mentor everybody. You see me like this? It's only one man. I have different mentorship platforms. See, if you want me to mentor you in tech, join FTLD. You'll find me there. So I can't mentor everybody. In fact, if I'm even, those that I'm even mentoring, they know. I give them tasks and I give them deadlines. If you don't, the choices you make, they determine your tomorrow. I'm rounding up, sir. Thank you very much. So, I built FTLD because I wanted to give value back. The value I gave, do you understand what I'm saying? So, decisions, decide, explore, check, which trend, what's it about this trend? Don't just bash it yet. I started learning about tech in school, and finally, after years of exploring, I decided to settle in Web3. Web3 might not be for you. There might be an aspect of tech that is just comfortable for you. And because even the Web3 itself is wide, there are different aspects to Web3. Do you understand what I'm saying? There's coding, communicates. And I discovered that trading might not be for me. Airdrops might not be for me like that, Sha. I try. But you see, trading, I've lost a lot of money trading. I'm giving up, sir, please. I'm tired. I've lost a lot of money. I don't even want to count. So I just said, maybe this one is not for me. Let me do the one that I can do. Let me manage community. Let me build my own community. And so I built FTLD. And from 5 people in room 5, we have 1,000 people and even more today. And so, look at yourself, think about yourself. There are things that are very unique to you. I love people, and that's why I have people around me all the time. In my house, on my chats, everywhere, people are always around me. I'm a people person, and that's why I love community building. I love the idea of community. You can ask around. In fact, most of the volunteers here, and I'm their person. Is that not true? Volunteers? Exactly. So I just love community. You should love people, but you might not enjoy people in your space. Yeah, that's unique to you. What can you do with your uniqueness? Find out, explore yourself, explore the areas that you can step into, and start pushing, start engaging, don't just sit down. Nobody will hold your hand. Start learning. Look for courses on your own. Sit down, explore. Investor NK was talking about it here. She said there was a time she lost a lot of money. She stepped back up. Don't let a challenge sit you down. You don't have mommy, you don't have daddy, it's fine. Do you know I used to sleep in the passage in my house? I didn't have a room. There was a time where I had to go from place to look for light. There was a time where I had to borrow laptops. So what are your excuses? What really? I only have an Android phone. Do you know what your Android phone can do for you today? Find out. And in no time, if you are persistent, if you are consistent, you will definitely approach our success. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you, sir.
So much. Thank you so much. I don't know what I did for you to clap so well for me, because that clap was actually for me. But if you were clapping for the host of INNOVATE'24, I think you haven't done enough. God's will, Akpan deserves a standing ovation. So please stand and clap for God's will, Akpan. Thank you. You know, since yesterday till now, one thing is sure, and that is INNOVATE'24 is a citadel of intellectual learning where excellent minds gather for a global purpose, impacting the society positively with human contributory knowledge. If you were here yesterday and you just heard Mr. Goswell speak, you'd agree totally with me. And there's one thing I've learned from Mr. Jiakwan. He understands that what you are seeing here is not as a result of a personal effort. That very first video did not just set the tone for today's event, it also opened our eyes to the truth. Public appreciation. I don't know what the import of that video was to you, but for me, a tree, an adage says, does not make a forest. And God's will made it known that this unprecedented and mouth-watering achievement you're seeing today could not have been possible without his team that worked assiduously with him to bring this to fruition. So if you appreciate teamwork, please put your hands together for the entirety of INNOVATE'24 team for a job well done. Thank you. Thank you so much. To say thank you is to, as a matter of fact, I would like all of us to stand and appreciate the team for putting this together. Please put your hands together for the team, please. And so from my big brother and I to the team and to everyone, we say obrigado, merci beaucoup, ngeyabonga, gracias tibiago, imelao, esheo, nagode, sosongo. You, INNOVATE'24 team, deserves thank you in so many languages. Thank you and God bless you. We are not done. That's why we are still soliciting for your continued support. Keep doing that thing you were assigned to do. And may God bless you as you do it. Thank you so very much. My big brother has the floor.
My borrow your mic. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, please a round of applause for my co-MC. So it's beautiful because God's will has struck a whole lot of chords in my body. I don't know. He said a lot about when he discovered that he was wasting his time in year 3. You're even late. Some people, the first class, it can't be math 111. As they just sit down and look, they say, shit. 4 years of this, I don't die. No go because of Mr. Goswell. You hear what he talk? He was a papa, meaning God day in back. One, you know be papa. Oh. He good. Now picky way sabi book. Normally. If because they do jobs. You, me and you know say we know sabi book like that. No go do me, no go verse, drop out. You dey year 3 now. Because we just talk, say, I was in year 3, and what are you doing the course for? You're there, you don't receive momentum. Our exam, they start next week. Wait till you do this course for, say, my brother, you go fail waiting no good. You know, say, okay, so I did my first show around that year 3 time. Getting to year 4. See the problem. When you realize that this is not for me, year 3, you can't finally realize that, oh, but I just graduate to year 5. You can't suffer waiting no good. And the exam hall is always funny. Guys, I've experienced everything. If there's anything you think that you've experienced in exam hall, I have experienced it a lot. Now, my course was difficult because no be theory where you feel copy. There are formulas. Sometimes the formula is unique to you. Am I saying something? The fit tell you use your reg number, let P be your reg number, solve using the equation of blah, blah, blah. So the problem now be saying you no fit copy. But this is the trick. If you see person pattern, you fit actually put your own number. Now why I graduate, I smart, I not just sabi book. So with the way we dey do am, so one of these days, I don't know whether I no enter in that class, the things just they confuse me. Some na phi, some na theta. It just looks so much, I no fit understand them. So now I copy the guy way dey next to me. This guy dey on like fresh 2-1. You know all those 2-1 way near first class. 4.49. So I copy the guy with confidence. So as they cut me, I dey back. You know, say we know they ever sit down for front. If you see any of us sit down for front, we don't write something for board. As they catch me for back, now they carry me go front. And you know, say na first class they dey front. Oh, the Lord has done it. As they carry me reach there, I first get joy. But you know, say 2-1, the way they write, it different from the way first class they write. Come start to define them. Come tell the lecturer, my name is Nsika, and I believe. Now why they be first? Oh, you think that they define? Now why all of us come out with 2-1? You are joking. As this guy don't write, now see this thing no be the same, oh, and not the same question. But why your answer they different? I no get that, and I write or I continue. The lecturer, if you know say you get the way they mark, you go to swear for who write that thing. You don't mind when or now you start to mark the other one again. Ladies and gentlemen, I remember one time vividly, we're doing a course. This one now, not be math where I feel copy or anything. Now diagram, you know all those courses. They go draw one useless machinery. Actually, I did chemical engineering. So we had like refinery and all of that. The equipment in the refinery, I don't even they forget their names. So you have to draw them and then you name the parts. Do you understand what I'm saying? No be much thing. Just draw and name the parts and waiting the parts they do. So me now, as a smart guy, I don't meet one babe with sabi. Oh, that girl, very brilliant girl that year. But now she dey. I see how she dey say things for WhatsApp, but it is well. Nigeria is good. This girl good, so the lecturer they collect a note. You know when you teach person finish, the person jot down. You can say, I follow teach you all this one. Give me your notes first. Ladies and gentlemen, this girl good. So I did with her. 1 week straight, I dey carry her come out. You know, say God no wicked. If you know sabi good, you get money. God is not a wicked God, my brother. He might say you know sabi good, you no get money, my brother. Life go tire you for uni. So guys, I don't pamper this girl. I used to take her out every time. If you come up from more. Ladies and gentlemen, if you eat from more side, you be big boy. More they grade you according to your dressing. You get some days I wear slippers come, she go charge me 800. Some day if you wear sneakers, 1.5. The same until this mumu girl tell me say, I forgot my pencil at home. Sister, how I want a copy with you never draw. Now so you can see what we'll do. You name the parts, write it down. I go copy the parts first. Then the diagram will go run later. Few minutes to submission, make we run diagram. Now I stand up to go carry pencil. Now the lecturer, you see, if your village people follow you, the lecturer just enter from side, say, hello, who are you? I said, I'm Bayo. I'm a student of University of... She said, what are you doing here? I said, I was writing, ma. I just want to pick the pencil. He said, you want to pick the pencil now? What do you want to use it for? Ladies and gentlemen, now that time I realized, say, I don't know the name of the diagram we want to draw. The woman say, tell me the name or you go back and sit down. If I waste time there, they fit tell me make I come out. So I go back, go sit down. I shall fail the course. Glory be to God. You know, say, you get the way you fail. You go come out from F, you go want to enter... You go want to enter G. The letter just tells you be goat. How can you have 2 in exam? Are you stupid? You know, result we go there. Only your own result. Lecturer go use pen right. God go put. You are very stupid. You are a stupid. If you don't leave this school, ladies and gentlemen. So you get ready to talk. Okay. You know, I've been doing this comedy thing for a long time, and by the grace of God, somehow, even when I mess up, it looks funny. Ladies and gentlemen, please a round of applause for yourselves. Thank you so much. So we have, for the panel session, we have enlightened Web3 enthusiasts. Ladies and gentlemen, these are people I have worked with hand in hand. By the grace of God, I don't MC events for almost all of them. Una no go do meet up again. I beg now, wanna help me. All right, so they've been hosting Web3 events. If you've been to a lot of Web3 events in Uyo, you would understand what I'm talking about. Ladies and gentlemen, now they are not just here to talk about their project. They have a topic and they would be deliberating on that topic. Now we have a panelist, but I'm going to call up these people and then I'm going to recognize the panelists. Is that fine? Ladies and gentlemen, please, if your hands are not busy, this person is a wonderful Web3 enthusiast. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the most beautiful Queen C. Please a round of applause for her.
Every time, why am I money? Hello, baby, have you sent it? You don't even know what you.
Ladies and gentlemen, before I call up the next participant, I want to tell you that having beautiful girls in Web3 is very rare. When you see a beautiful girl who is a Web3 expert and knows exactly what she's doing in this space, hold on tight. Ladies and gentlemen, celebrate Queen T once more. You look beautiful, by the way. Thank you. We have UB Dominic. I believe that's Crypto Chief. Ladies and gentlemen, Crypto Chief. Name DJ, thank you. I tell people in the Web3 space, know the kind name where they give yourself. I tell people, you go name yourself Wealth Boy. You no get anything. See, you go explain nothing where you no talk. Like me now, my name is MC Rich. Is it that rich? No be money, oh. My name is Richard. Afolashakin Bayo. I beg, man, help me, I beg. Okay, so we have Ifyok. Please a round of applause for Ifyok. That's my boss. God bless you, sir. We have Multi-Mic for the panel session. Please a round of applause for Multi-Mic. Gentlemen, this is the representative of Elio in Nigeria. That is not Elio, I mean not Alio. All this project name Ubuntu, Elio. It's a GACB for person mouth. Ladies and gentlemen, this is my personal friend. Please give it up for Easy OAP. A round of applause for Easy. You must have heard his voice on Twitter hosting the new Lord Disrupt space. God bless you, DJ, thank you. And also the man you've seen a couple of times that I'm sure you don't know his name because he's very, 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 very anonymous. Until they come, you'd see him with Kwai Polo. Is that correct?